So Taylor, if you had to pick a company today, can you tell us what are the key components that you would consider in choosing that business?
Of course, there are 5 things for me that are paramount. 5 things for me that I could not be associated with company without. Number one is product strength. Product strength is wildly important. We'll touch on this a little bit more. Product or service strength, whatever it is going to be for you, there needs to be real validity behind it. There needs to be more than smoke and mirrors, more than just some testimonials if it worked for my grandma or worked for my friend or whatever. Some validity is important. Number two is corporate structure. I need to be a part of something with some real corporate structure. Yeah, so corporate structure is paramount. Finding a company that has strong network marketing representation on the corporate side, very important. Also finding a company, for me, that was very important, was finding a company that on the corporate side as well as the field side was very philanthropically driven. Most of my life is predicated around giving back and doing mission work and doing philanthropic work. So finding a company that embodied that was very important for me. The number 3 thing was field culture. Our profession as a whole in the 90s and early 2000s, like I talked about, was plagued by that age of materialism. And it was something that I had a very hard time with. And so for me, finding a company that was built on servant leadership, find a company that was built on people being willing to go out of their way to help someone else that might not be directly be reciprocating from their efforts, that's in no way going to be benefiting financially from them and their help. A company that was built around family and legacy, that these leaders wanted to leave something behind for their children, that they weren't just doing this for, all the stuff they could get while they were here. The 4th thing was opportunity. A company with a solid opportunity, i.e. compensation plan, opportunity as far as really how they were positioned in the marketplace, that they haven't outrun their momentum streak already, or that they weren't so early in life, in their stages of life and growth in their company, that it was really unsure and it was untested. I needed to be with something that was pretty certain. And then the last thing that I needed was timing. The timing needed to be right with the company. It needed to be the right time. So those for me: product strength, corporate structure, field culture, opportunity, and timing.
Is there a right or a wrong compensation plan?
I get asked this a lot. I mean, really in network marketing, there's really 3 forms. And then you have a few hybrids. You have a binary compensation plan where you build 2 legs. Unilevel comp plan is going to be a little bit more wide, where you're going to be building more legs. It's going to be a little bit wider. I look at that as a little bit stronger compensation plan if you're looking for something for retention, for long-term retention, if you're looking for long-term stability. People tend to look at binaries as a good option if you're looking for fast money, if you're looking for kind of quicker financial dollars. And then there is a party plan model, which, there's the Pampered Chef and the makeup companies, stuff like that fall into that kind of party plan model. So those are really the 3 forms of compensation plans. They have hybrid unilevels and hybrid binaries and hybrid party plan. And so they have multiple different forms within those. I don't think there is one that is better than the other. It really depends on what you're looking for. For me, what I looked for was a unilevel compensation plan. What I looked for was something that was really I look for long-term retention. I want to be a part of a company that's a legacy company, something that's going to be around long after I'm here. And so a unilevel compensation plan for me is what I believe is most structured to take the distributors and customers alike into the future with positive growth.
Yeah, first met you, you mentioned to me that many different companies had flown you to their corporate office, offered you a great job. You're an incredible entrepreneur. You're an incredible forefront for a company, and you chose LifeVantage. Can you share with us why?
Yeah, for all those last 5 reasons I just gave you. I mean, I can go into some detail on them if you'd like.
I'd love a little bit of detail.
Of course.
So let's talk about them individually, about the product. What was it about our product range that you saw that stood out?
Yeah, I mean, product strength was number one for me. The validity behind the product. I will tell you that I've followed LifeVantage for years and years and years. And to watch what Darren Jensen has done over the last 5 years, taking over as the CEO of this company and leading them into this biohacking momentous phase of growth has been unbelievable. I always say, I mean, we at LifeVantage are living in a world of activation where others are living in a world of supplementation. When it comes to this world of supplementing, I always say, why would you supplement? Why would you put all these antioxidants into your body when you could take a product that would unlock a pathway within your body that already exists that is wanting to create those antioxidants for you? Why would you? I mean, our Protandim NRF2 product is clinically proven to reduce the oxidative stress in your body by 40% in 30 days. I've been involved with a lot of companies over a lot of years where there is a lot of testimonials. There's a lot of, this is what it did. This is what it did for so-and-so. This is what it did for them. And that is wildly non-compliant, wildly non-compliant. We don't cure, prevent, mitigate any disease here at LifeVantage. Our products are completely in this biohacking realm. We want to optimize aging, the aging process. We want to really be able to control it with our products to the best of our ability. And the reduction of oxidative stress is one of the ways that we do that. To be able to have that proven through clinical science by universities like Harvard, like Penn State, like Duke University and the National Institute of Aging in North America. To give you guys an idea, the National Institute of Aging in North America did a 20-year study starting in 1999, concluding in 2019. That study was basically started and founded off of the notion that they were frustrated with every company calling their products anti-aging. They said everyone's putting anti-aging on their stuff. I guess everyone's found the cure to the fountain of youth. So they said, bring it all in. We're going to test everything that you have for validity. And did a 20-year study on as many products as they could get their hands on. And in 20 years, they found 4 products that were clinically proven to extend the life of the animal patients that they were tested upon. 3 out of the 4 products were hardcore over-the-counter drugs. One was a diabetic drug, one was a blood thinning drug, another one was, all that to say they were hardcore over-the-counter drugs. There was one nutritional supplement in 20 years that was clinically proven to extend the life of the animal patients it was tested upon, and that was our Protandim NRF2. I believe it was 4.5% in female mice and 7% in male mice, if I'm correct, was the study that came out to show that, but unbelievable results. Another thing that I looked at is a lot of network marketing companies out there had a lot of studies on the ingredients within their products. So a lot of people can say, you know, let's go look at ashwagandha or milk thistle or, you know, turmeric. And I can show you 500,000 studies on why turmeric is really, really good for you to have in your body. It doesn't really say much as to what the dosage is doing and how much you're taking and what it's really doing. What we found with our products is that we have over 30 published medical studies on PubMed.gov validating the products that we provide here at LifeVantage. Not only do we have over 30 published medical studies, but we have 9 patents protecting these products, both 7 domestic and 2 international patents protecting these products. So for me, that was huge. The product strength at LifeVantage, I felt the certainty that I could take our products to the mat with any other company's products in the space and feel like we would win every day of the week.
Yeah, I agree. And we are very customer strong, aren't we?
6-to-1 statistically as an entire company worldwide. I know that some organizations like yours, I believe, is even stronger. Mm-hmm. But as a company, we sit at 6-to-1 when it comes to customers to distributor ratio. So many people out there are bragging about 50% customer, you know, to distributor ratio. I was a part of a company once where we could almost, I mean, it was so bad. I was not there long, but we had, you could count the amount of customers most people had in their downline on one hand, and they would have thousands of distributors. You know, I mean, that, in my opinion, is really the definition of a pyramid scheme. If the only reason you're getting involved is to earn $1, and the only reason you're selling it to someone else is to earn a dollar, that's a pyramid scheme. What we have here at LifeVantage is a true opportunity. We have 10-year customers at LifeVantage that have been taking these products for a decade with no intention of ever earning a commissionable dollar. The products just bring them that much value. We have another company out there that has the clinical validation that we have. I've studied, I've looked hard. There's a lot of companies that hopefully will come out with and have that validation, because again, we're not trying to say, I tell people all the time, if LifeVantage is the only company that wins, we lose. We need lots of successful network marketing companies, so that my hope is in time, lots of companies have validation on their products. But ultimately right now, LifeVantage, in my opinion, is the one company that has the most scientific validation behind their products, clinical data. The second thing for me, like I talked about, was corporate structure. LifeVantage has over 400 years of combined network marketing experience between the top 20 executives at the corporate office. It's important that you know that these guys have dedicated their lives to this space. Not many network marketing companies, if any, that I know have this much brevity. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters of network marketing professionals on the corporate team. It's like Darren Jensen handpicked the best of the best to come to the table. From Cortland Pearson. I mean, Cortland Pearson spent 17 years taking Nu Skin to the billion-dollar market it was in the Asia Pacific region. Could we have a better person running Japan, Australia, New Zealand? No, we couldn't. Dr. Brian Dixon spent the last decade of his life being the head of product research and development for USANA Health Sciences. Could we have a better person helping take our product line into the future? No, we couldn't. Justin Rose, 25 years in this space. Darren Jensen, 25 years in this space. They are incredible. So that for me is a huge thing that separated us. The next thing is the culture. Darren Jensen says it best all the time, and it is one of my favorite things ever. We are not a bikinis and Lamborghinis organization. Although we invite you to wear your bikinis if you're on the beach and enjoy your life to the best of your ability, we are not here for ego, you guys. I love the fact that we have about a dozen $1 million earners at LifeVantage, and you'll never know their names. That's not why they're here. They are here to help you win. They're here to help you grow. That we have an entire servant leadership culture here that starts from the top down, from our number one income earner down. Our number one income earner, she has said it from the top that we are servant leaders, and we are here to leave this planet better than when we got here. We are not here to just drop little pebbles in the stream and make little mini ripples on this planet. We are here to drop boulders into the ocean, so in which we can create tidal waves of ripples that will impact people for generations. That is the culture of LifeVantage. It's nothing I've ever seen before. Like I said, this profession was plagued by ego in the 90s and the early 2000s. LifeVantage is embodying everything that is great about network marketing. And for me, when it comes to opportunity and timing, the last two things, it is really, really important to understand that during a time of pandemic, network marketing thrives, but to be a company to know that you're represented, if you are with LifeVantage or looking at LifeVantage, that you would be joining or have joined a company that dug its well before it was thirsty, before it came to the situation that we are currently involved in. To know that our CEO planned for something like this, and that we have not taken one single hit as a corporate office. Our CEO is committed to 0 layoffs during this time of everyone working from home. We have our entire customer service center working from home, and we're prepared to work from home within an hour of them giving the notice that we had to be working from home. We have been receiving reports of less than 30-second wait times for the last 10 weeks with every customer service rep working from home. It has been unbelievable to see how this company was so well positioned and truly entering into a phase of unbelievable growth as we just became debt-free a couple months ago and have been using a lot of that excitement to launch this May-June promotion that is all predicated upon wanting you guys to be able to be financially secure at any rank. It is unbelievable to see this Paysetter bonus extended all the way through Pro 6, so that Pro 5s are earning an elite pool bonus for a Pro 7. Pro 6s are basically earning the elite pool bonus for the Pro 8s. These are big checks, you guys. And it is, the timing has just never been better. To be a biohacker right now, we already talked about the age of the health activated individual. We are a biohacking company. The whole world is looking for what we have right now.
And maybe somebody on this call as a guest that has never joined network marketing, what is possible for them in this time with this company? And
okay, you guys know more than most people on this planet that a surfer, you can picture a surfer right now in your head. Surfer is laying out on his board and he's out in the water. You know that any good surfer that ever has surfed any wave successfully before has never been able to ride that wave if they have started paddling when the wave was directly on top of them. It's impossible. But anyone that has ever watched anyone surf before knows that what it takes is that surfer needs to look over their shoulder, which I am metaphorically telling you to do right now, and to see that the perfect wave of momentum is approaching. And what does every good surfer do when they see the perfect wave approaching? They paddle, and they paddle with all out action before the wave gets there. That is the biggest mindset block for most people. You have to be willing to paddle with all out ferocity before the wave gets to you. It is the only way that the surfer is able to stand up on and ride the wave to shore. It is the only way. And so I'm telling you right now, as a brand new person, there has never been a better opportunity. There have never been more people in the United States alone, 30 million people filing for unemployment. We are in a place right now where people are hurting, and we have a genuine and real outlet. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is not some pyramid nonsense. This is not some snake oil. This is validated. This is real. This is legitimate. And this is bringing real value to real people's lives. It's helping people change their stars in a real way. That $500 to $700 a month could be the difference between food on the table for their children and no food on the table for their children. I have a friend that has 10 weeks of on unemployment, and she has not received a check yet. 10 weeks of no money coming in and being laid off from her job. What does that look like for the people in your network that are sitting there right now and wondering how they're going to feed their family? We have a legitimate solution, and it's not easy, but it is real, and it will work. And it does not have any bias on your age, your gender, like we said, your sex, where you come from, your religion. It does not matter. What it matters is that you're willing to bring value to your network and to your space. That's it.